The high price of prescription drugs is not only a hot topic nationally, but also particularly so in California, where this weekend, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders campaigned in favor of a controversial ballot initiative that he says would help lower prices. But as Meg Tirrell reports, not everyone's in favor of it.
It's called the California Drug Price Relief Act, and support may be gaining steam heading into Election Day. Also known as Prop 61, the act would bar California state agencies from paying more for prescription drugs than the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. The VA is allowed to negotiate with drug companies, something Medicare, for example, can't do. And proponents of the bill say it could save Californians more than $5 billion over 10 years. Proponents who include Senator Bernie Sanders, who rallied in support of Prop 61 in San Francisco on Saturday.
Stand up to the greed of the pharmaceutical industry, which is charging us by far the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs, while they're making tens of billions of dollars in profit every single year. That's wrong.
It's shaping up to potentially be the most expensive ballot initiative ever seen in California, with more than $100 million in donations, the vast majority of which oppose the measure. Some of the biggest opposition funders, Big Pharma, Merck, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer lead the way. But those opposing the bill also include veterans, who fear the result wouldn't be lower prices for everyone, but higher prices for them. That drug companies would respond by eliminating some of the discounts that now go to the VA. And major California newspapers have both weighed in against Prop 61, citing potential unintended consequences.
You have a real divide on policy. Republicans, both nationally and in many states, seeing the issue as one where they don't want to limit research and development, as opposed to supporters of ballot initiatives like this who just want to flatten the prices regardless of whatever the other impacts might be.
But many Californians support the bill. Two polls done in July and September put support for Prop 61 at almost 70% among state voters. Opponents say that's a dangerous position.
Polls were taken a number of weeks ago, and we think that when they take a look at the details in Proposition 61, they'll recognize that this is a flawed initiative that won't work.
The financial impact to pharmaceutical companies, though, may be limited if Prop 61 is passed, according to RBC Capital Markets. Its research shows a decrease in revenue of about 2% in 2017 and 2018 if reductions stipulated in Prop 61 were stretched to all 50 states, something RBC sees as unlikely. But the political focus on high drug prices looks like it's not going anywhere anytime soon. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Tirrell.